Michel Chapoutier's endeavors are not bound by the Rhône Valley. In the Roussillon region of southern France, the Banyuls AOC is known for fortified aperitif or dessert wines. The vineyards are literally spread out on narrow and steep terraces overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. More than 2,000 years old, the vineyards are still hand-worked and rooted in a stony schist soil.
Banyuls is one of the oldest fortified wine, I would say, in Europe. Imagine 500 years ago how people could do the wine. The wine had to be drunk very early because the wine couldn't be stabilized. If they were making a wine, adding some alcohol in, then they were stabilizing the wine. Then they discovered that earlier they were adding alcohol, earlier they were stopping the fermentation, and you can have some unfermented sugar. It's for that that these wines are sweet, but they could be dry. So we are on a very old schist, a Cambrian schist. Cambrian, we speak about 600 million years. The way this vineyard was worked is with terrace. There is millions of days of work to build with dry stones all this terrace. Not only Banyuls is a very warm place, but because of this terrace, the reflection of the sun on the stone wall increases the effect of the warmth. So on this place, the grapes are burned by the heat. Which grapes are there? Carignan, which is a very interesting grape when you arrive to bring the Carignan to the over maturity. Of course, Grenache, and sometimes Syrah. Our Banyuls is Grenache, Noir, black Grenache, and Carignan. We speak here of a yield of half ton to 0.7 ton per acre. One of the originality in our Banyul is that instead to stop the fermentation very early and to have a lot of sugar, we prefer to let the fermentation go and to have more aromas from the fermented grape than the fresh grape. It's for that that our Banyul is less sweet. That's a wine that we propose very often on the dessert. That goes perfectly with cheese also. It's perfect with a blue cheese. The best cheese is a blue cheese. And I would say more Stilton because I love the English art of life. I prefer Stilton than a Roquefort. But of course that will be perfect with plenty of dessert and more specifically the chocolate. Because the bitterness of the chocolate will be completely hidden, eaten, destroyed, like by magic, by the fatness and the essence of the Banyul. We have all the berries nose, and a characteristic of the very good Banyuls is this note of iodine. There is a little touch of iodine coming from the sea. In the taste we have all the berries, blackberries and these things, and the persistent. And you know what is interesting? For the people who are smoking the cigar, that's probably the best match with the cigar. When you arrive at the end of your dinner, Banyuls on the Stilton, Banyuls on the chocolate dessert, Banyuls on the cigar, and then Banyuls in the bed, of course.